During the month of October, I'm going to have a guest preacher round robin where all of our preachers will be rotating among the regions. So I'll talk about that more as time draws near, but we'll have visiting preachers throughout the month of October. Also, another highlight of the month of October, even though it's a year-long celebration, we have some special tributes that we're doing in the month of October. There will be a Diamond Anniversary Gala on October 26th. That's on the Saturday during the Synod. It's really a formal celebration that involves the larger Atlanta community. So it's a fundraiser. It's a $100 fundraiser. But in terms of our Beulah Land Initiative, one of the things Yermo Kimani wants each region to start working on right now is to support the development of our cow program. And the way we're going to do that is called Donate a Cow Initiative. We're encouraging members to donate a cow as a birthday gift to the church before or during the month of October. For your donation, you will receive pictures of the cow. You will receive the ID number of your cow. And you will get the golden opportunity to name your cow. Donate a cow is only $1,250. In addition to the cow initiative, what we're going to be doing is kind of highlighting the accomplishments that Beulah Land represents over the last 10 years, our acquisition of land and infrastructure, and the unlimited possibilities that Beulah Land represents for our church. Also, in preparation for the Synod, we're going to introduce a new effort called the Shrine Video News Report. And that'll probably start, what is it, May? It'll probably start in July. But it's going to be every first Sunday of every month. We're going to highlight things that are going on in particular regions of the church during Sunday service. So it'll be a special video presentation. And we have people in each region who will be working on that Shrine Video News Report that'll begin in July. Also, some of you group leaders know that we are putting together a membership campaign, membership in-reach campaign. Each region has been charged by the Holy Patriarch to determine who are our members and how many members do we have. And leading up to the Synod, we're asking our members to reactivate their membership. I'm talking about inactive members. We're going to be passing out a membership survey that we want everyone to fill out to determine if they are satisfied with their level of participation, would like to change their level of participation, and so on. It's a survey that has information that will help us to get organized moving forward. The goal is to create a master membership roll and outreach system for the church and a skills bank for the church. Okay, so your group leaders will be getting in touch with you about the survey very soon. So the theme for our Pan-African Synod 2013 is PAOCC, Lighting the Way for a New Generation. The dates are October 25th through 27th in Atlanta, Georgia. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The location is at the La Dolce Vita, the Atlanta Peachtree Retreat Center in Peachtree City, which is about 20 miles south of the airport. Our goal for the Church Synod is to renew the church's vision, giving our members a clear picture of what we're trying to do and where we stand in light of what's going on in the world today. That's the goal of the Synod. The National Synod chairperson and co-chairperson are Cardinal Ifitayo and Bishop Maia in Atlanta. So all of your Synod questions, please direct them towards them. Amen. The Synod has three main objectives. Number one, to sharpen and spell out our program and organizational strategy for the next 5 to 10 years. Number two, to redefine Beulah Land as a business model of self-reliance and self-determination. And number 3, to discuss, plan, and initiate an effective strategy of building our legacy and protecting our brand, our church identity. So those are the 3 major objectives of the Synod. And even though those are the objectives of the Synod, these are actually things that we have been working on in all the regions all this year. Jimbo Kimaki has been working on it for a while now. And there will be other initiatives connected to those objectives that each region will be involved in between now and October. As you already know, there are 15 Synod delegates that will be elected in every region by July 15th. Shrine 1, we the Mother Shrine, we do everything in proper order. So we've already got our 15 delegates. So those names of all the delegates from all the regions will be published in the bulletin and in the on the national web page in July. Only members in good standing, that means pay your church dues and your tithes, can be a delegate. There will be 4 delegates from each region under the age of 30. If I'm not mistaken, I think we have 6. So we're again ahead of the curve. Just to give you a little bit of information about the Synod, some of the workshops that we're going to have. There will be closed sessions for the delegates only. And while they're participating in those closed sessions, we'll be having workshops throughout the day. And those workshops will include our National Digital Fabrication Program, our National Real Estate Development Strategy, the Beulah Land Development Plan and Permaculture Project 640 at Beulah Land, our Best Self Theology, Powerful Conversations and Agile Planning, that's another workshop that you'll learn more about later, the African Ministry Plan, Redefining the Maccabees and Security Operations for the 21st Century. So those are some of the workshops that are going to be offered. There'll be other workshops as well. There'll be something for everybody to do during the entire 3 days. On that Sunday of the Synod, we'll be having a special memorial service in tribute to those who have gone on before us. We will also, in that Sunday morning service, have a rites of elderhood ceremony, and 7 elders selected from each region will be participating in that elderhood ceremony. Then we'll have a light meal, and then there will be departure. So that's the agenda for Sunday. We will also be hosting some pre-Synod training. Part of the way we're going to engage in these workshops and even in the closed sessions is going to be following a format that we'll be introducing to our members very soon. But we're going to have a pre-Synod training in Atlanta the weekend of July 4th, July 5th through the 7th, for selected members from Detroit, Atlanta, and Houston to come together to go through that training, to learn those methodologies, and then they will in turn come back to their region and involve members in that same process. We'll have at least 2 or 3 workshops for our members in each region to share that same information and to share with you information that will benefit your participation in the Synod as well. So even though you are not a Synod delegate, you will still have all the information that everybody else has. Is that clear? Okay, so even though you might not be at the closed session, you'll know everything that's going to be discussed in the closed session. Okay, I'm not going to talk about Synod fees, bus information, hotels, all that. I'm going to leave that to our Synod chair. So she's going to come up for that. And I do want you to know that we have, next Sunday, we will be selling our 60th anniversary t-shirts. They'll be on sale beginning next Sunday for a mere $10. Okay?
So let me just give you a sense of the resort. We spent some time there doing the women's retreat last year. It's a very nice place. It's way back. It's on 90 acres of land, okay? And so you have, you get this very, very calming experience and effect from being there. And so they have a lot of retreat type activities, but they also have a number of meeting places that will accommodate all of our regions. And again, like Cardinal Bayou said, it's only about 25 minutes away from Atlanta. So it's not very far. All the activities, save for, I believe, the the gala will be held on the retreat site. You know people in Atlanta, you know, that can probably help accommodate you. That's good and fine. You can work it that way. We're encouraging everyone to come and to participate, you know, in the Synod. Another thing that we're planning is we're planning some retreat, resort type activities. We'd love to see some time where we all can take a few minutes and kind of de-stress, okay? So we're working on morning rituals and routines and those kinds of things. There's a 90-mile walking, jogging trail. If you want to engage in that, you know, there's a swimming pool. We did yoga when we were there. And so there a fitness center, volleyball court, basketball court. There's golf if you want to golf. I think we can make arrangements for massages, you know, those kinds of things. So it truly is a retreat and a resort type of event. And also the food is very good. And it's plentiful. You know, sometimes you go and you say, my God, and I look back and it's all gone. It's plentiful. The service is really good. They really, really cater to you. And the meeting rooms, they are just whatever we need. We don't have to love the projector, the camera. We don't have to do all of that. They provide everything. All we really need to do is have our agenda, have our plan, show up at the room. And so all the stress that we typically have related to Synod, and you guys know about that, right? Yeah. Trying to get the rooms ready, trying to figure out who's going to cook, trying to do this, trying to do all that. All that will be taken away. But it doesn't go away without a cost. Okay? But we're really going to try to work to kind of negotiate that price so that it's quite reasonable. And they really don't care. You know, you rent a room, okay? You know, we just really need to get a hard number so that when we go and meet with them, we will have a good number that we can present to them. Because they're going to charge us, once we settle in on that number, a percentage just to reserve the area. So we want numbers that are going to be hard numbers, okay? Because we got to put up the hard cash there. Thank you so much.
Questions?